Your kindness, intelligence, and compassion inspire me every day.
You've taught me what kindness looks like. You've taught me what real friendship looks like. The experience, the adventures, and all the exciting times ahead.
Subscribe for your girl, Obico. The three couples in Big Mama's house also took turns to give affirmative, beautiful words to each other. Martin read off head, whilst baby girl read from a script. According to her, she loves how patient, kind he is. She cannot wait to experience the world with him. And he has taught her how to give compliments. And these are beautiful things that she's carrying into the future and hopes to experience a pleasant week in, week out years with him. And the camera went to pick on baby boy's mom, and she's with smiles alongside baby girl's sister. Martin also talked about how her mind Tessy, my Uncle Lisa, whilst Tessy was also saying, I call you my Uncle Nine. So boy said he cannot wait to go for camp hunts with her, and he is so appreciative. He says that the girl has tried to even in a way replace her mom, and he kind of turned to check her mom and was like, he's so grateful for the experience, and let's see how it goes going forward. Hello, welcome to Vampire PGH. Thank you so much for clicking. Now, wanna too much.
Let's say I was with Tessy, and if it was her in that situation, I would do the exact same thing I did how men are.
You're both going to maintain?
Yes, I think so.
Is Jabez going to continue outside Big Mama's house? Boy said he thinks so. You have the host asking, so what's up with you? He said they're going through a rough ride, himself and Hermes. Emotional stress here and there, because girl got her phone just yesterday. She's seen so many comments and she's going through them, and it's not been easy. He is trying to get her to get over it. And he himself, he's okay. Where are these comments coming from? He says he cannot tell. It is when they got out that they realized that fans had opinions of her. Fast forward, he is also talking about wishing all housemates the best of luck. He cannot choose. He thinks he did nothing wrong in particular to want to change the JJD. He will not change anything. But when it comes to his relationship with Tessy, he would do better. He wouldn't have moved from Tessy to Hermes. He was finding it very difficult to answer because he's out, but the person got it out of him, and he says yes. He thinks he should have thought through, he should have communicated better. But if there is one thing he's taking along going out of Big Mama's house, is to not listen to anybody. You should believe in your gut feeling, and regardless of what you hear, you still go for your gut feeling. And he talked about 50-50 chance of life. You stay by what you did. You hold it to your chest as a man. You move on going forward. So he wouldn't have moved from Tessy if given the opportunity. Now he is also talking about being overprotective of Hermes. He said the word is not overprotective. He is doing what every man would do. Because if Tessy was in the same space where Hermes was, he will be protecting Tessy. He said that side of him, people did not see it when he was with Tessy. And he would do same going forward if it was Tessy in the picture.
And it all looked gloomy until Big Mama's compatibility test. That was the right choice, I guess. That's my happiness. Oh, and I love you. Happiness.
DARLYN is up next. So you have baby girl DARLYN talking about how Big Mama's compatibility test helped her to partner with Jason and how she's never regretted. It's been shaky. It's been a rough ride. She's not an easy person to handle. She has learned to love herself and love her man through the eyes of Jason. And she's feeling like a queen. She's so appreciative of how the young man has tolerated her flaws and still stayed with her. She cannot promise, but she wanna promise that whenever, wherever he would need her, she will be there for her. For, I don't know how to say it, whatever that these two did yesterday, it gave feels. Among all the couples, it gave feels. But are set Shana syllables by our mothers and our dear sister, and the three couples in Big Mama's house giving feels sankasa. Fast forward Jason's affirmative message to baby girl, the eye contact, the blushes. Boy said this relationship was not rushed. It makes it authentic, and he's grateful that his decision to go for her has paid off. He loves her. He cannot wait to continue it outside and take her to their favorite restaurants. They plan going and go places. He's talking about the hard times that they've endured, a moment where he kind of felt they would not even last in the house. But for whatever reason, their love has sailed through. He is grateful. He has no regrets choosing her. And on that platform that they stand in, that is the dinner grounds, he is happy that he is there with no one. But darling, it is the blushing for me. I said I never saw this coming. Enra, these two. Mamma mia.
It wasn't a rush, which made it so genuine. And I'm so glad I'm here, and I'm here with you. and nobody else. I made the right choice.
Delky said there is no wahala between himself and his baby girl, no bad blood. They are friends. Now she's also talking about why she chose Judah over baby boy Sir Lucky, saying that Lucky was okay. Lucky was the first person who approached her. She was getting to know him. But one thing that she does not like is a little hyper person. Himself is hyper. She just needs her man calm. And already she had an episode. So when the two men came, it was obvious who she would have gone for. Only for boy Judah to talk to her during the speed date and go like, I'll treat you well. You are cute. You are safe with me. Eish! These three sentences, she added, are you sure? Now, Bema can't say we each other beside, are you sure? I'm sure. Abaya ripa. Hey, man, so.
We are friends.
Yeah, genuinely.
Genuinely.
No bad blood?
No. Treat you very well.
Oh.
You are cute. Saving my hands.
Wow.
Your favorite couples are doing recap of who they wanted to be friends with and how it ended. So you have Drill saying he wanted to be friends with Tracy, HERMES, and Jey-Thessy and Jason. Now you have baby girl Rose saying only Tracy. You have Jason saying only Drill, and later adding HERMES and Jey-Thessy. You have DARLYN saying Delky, but it got sour because Delky at a point in time wanted to get her into trouble. You have baby girl Tessy saying that Delky, but she changed along the way, and Jessica, but she likes frowning, she doesn't smile. You have Martin saying everybody. So now Drill needs to give explanation as to why Tracy's relationship did not work. He said, you know, the thing far, everything was okay, but whenever that baby girl gets into confrontation with Rose, she want to mention his name, and that was uncomfortable for him. So it ended.
When she has a problem with her, it explains to me. With Jey, we all know what happened.
Rose does not know how and why her relationship with Tracy ended. She thinks after the show she needs to contact her for clarification. Jason says Jey-Thessy and HERMES needs to apologize to her for calling him a puppet. But this word, of course, but Jason was not talking to Jey-Thessy weeks before that. So if the puppet word is the problem, then the puppet was just played last Saturday. Anyway, you have Dre also going like, oh, me and JJ's problem, you all know. Tessy is like, know what? We don't know. Abokuma is like, we don't know. We did for this house, we don't know. Jason is like, viewers want to recap. Now he's fidgeting with a paper. Then he goes like, oh, me and JJ, we don't get problem. It's not like we had a personal banter. And himself and HERMES are in the same soup, the same position, you know. He was not talking to me. He was giving me attitude. And they kept quiet about it. Obi say, oh no, narrating a story. I thought he told Big Mama that guy is dangerous. He used that on his brother. In a week, he had not talked. When you were dragging his babe, may say, gamers at large. Hey, show it. Fed the star baby. I'm just pleased it is ending, though it was not the nicest of love story. But if it was not a love story and it was any game show, I liked it. And I liked the players.
We don't know.
So Jerry, we had a misunderstanding. Yes, and his girl is the same picture. I don't know how he got into the picture because I didn't.
Rose wanna vanish. You see how Bokoma and Tessy are looking at Drill. He's very uncomfortable answering. When Jason was also talking about why he does not talk to JJ, he kept looking at Drill. I don't know what he wanted, only to end up saying that he needs to apologize to me. When did he use puppet? Anyway, but of course, JJ, you need to apologize for saying that. So fast forward, you have Martin also saying that JDM needs to stay going forward and they will make sure that the finals, the results will not break them. I'm like, let's see how it goes. And I'm talking about finals. The voting chart has changed right after the dinner. You have Jaylyn's second full speed with less than 100 votes behind Jey-Thessy.
I never had a personal thing with him. It was because of his girl. That's why maybe he also got angry.
The way Tessy was staring at Drill's eyes, making him uncomfortable with whatever that he was saying. Now, were you the new? Hey, that was a dear okay. And anyway, so I made prediction days back, right? Feel free to make yours. Weeks back, I said it would be Martez, Jey-Thessy, DARLYN. Then days ago, I said DARLYN, Martez, Jey-Thessy. Now, when you go on the chart, it is Jey-Thessy, DARLYN, Martez. But before it will end, final win, I am thinking that it will still be DARLYN, but Jey-Thessy will be second and Martez will now go third. That is how I see it. I don't know your prediction, but it could be anybody's game. I feel they are difficult, so whoever wins becomes PMX winner too. Who wins for you? Martez, DARLYN, Jey-Thessy, who? Charlie?
Glad with the brotherhood we formed from the start. It was beautiful. I'm not sure I'd change anything.
What an irony. So whilst JJ is here talking about the JJDs and how it was beautiful starting from the scratch and their movement and everything, and how he's given the opportunity, if he's given the opportunity, he will not change anything, like nothing at all. You have Drill right about the same time also talking about how he did not get along with JJ because JJ and HERMES are the same people and So your favorite couples are gonna come out of the show. They will be going for an interview. JJD this, JJD that is gonna come up again. A very uncomfortable topic. And now JJ is being asked. The housemates are still discussing it. And personally, the day Jay said it, I thought it was HERMES. But days later, seeing what I saw, watching live streams, and there was no problem between the boys, and they just woke up saying, they will say this today, they will say this tomorrow, then I knew. If it is a girl there, then it is Rose influencing Drill influencing Jason. And they kind of felt that he will be bad influence for their brand because people don't like them. So that was how they kind of pushed blame on him and made him feel lonely in the house when they were the only people he could count on because he did not on the show like HERMES and could not also count on his brothers. Chai. Anyway, let's hope they work it out. That is if they want to.
See situation, moving to HERMES. I mean, life is like a 50-50. Okay. You don't necessarily need to listen to people. If you make the choice and it's right, you take it. If it's wrong, you learn from it. Because how I handled it was really bad.
And I have no regrets.
Competition is allowed. Do it.
It's pool party o'clock in Big Mama's house. And please hit on the notification button so that anytime I upload, you'll be the first to know. I will talk about affirmation between Jey-Thessy. I will also talk about Nana McBrown's visiting my next upload. If you were drill, after having so much opinions of Jey-Thessy, would you still want to be friends with Jey-Thessy? And if you were Tessy, would you want to be friends with J. Chris going outside of the show? And what is your general take of today's video? Who wins the show? Who wins it? The magician. Now, J. Chris no way. Oh, maybe I win. I know already. He sees things and anyway.